So we're about to have KingBeef in Shad. Shad no longer MIA. Not sure where he went.
It's a mystery, man. We'll keep it a secret. So KingBeef looks like he's going to pick Diddy Kong instead of Marth. I agree with that choice for the Ryu matchup. I don't think Ryu beats Marth necessarily, but it's definitely a tough matchup. Marth lacks multi-hit moves as well to beat the focus attack, whereas Diddy Kong doesn't even have to necessarily engage him when he's doing focus attack. He could just run away, pluck those bananas, punish stuff out of shield. But then again, Ryu's aerials are very safe because of all that shield hit stun and knockback.
And Shad really does know this matchup. I know for the longest, this has been his bane. He's down in sets against JJ. He's down in sets against Zenodo. Now, granted, he's beaten both of them. He's even beaten MVD, but this is a matchup that will forever haunt him.
Yeah, it's not easy by any stretch of the imagination. So I think KingBeef's general game plan is just going to be wall Ryu out with fairs, and then once you have that percent lead, let him come to you. But wow, forward air just crushing right through the banana throw.
Such a strong aerial for Ryu. Forward air and back air hit so hard.
Yeah, they do like 15 and 16 damage.
We're actually seeing a lot of air game from Shad. He's using to jump a lot, especially since he knows KingBeef has banana in hand. He does not have access to his aerials.
I like that by Beef, though. He knew Shad was just going to try to respond with the Shoryuken, so he held shield. Unfortunately, no punish afterward, but, you know, just knowing that he has that in his mind means that DarkShad's going to have to work ever so much harder to land these kills on him.
Right. Again, patient plays going to come out from him, especially since Shad gets a little overzealous with his Shoryukens. If he can't get the kill, he'll begin to tilt, and that's definitely not something he wants to do.
Okay, I'm actually surprised that nobody went at each other there. Nice display of patience by both players.
Right. Especially Shad. He's a very explosive player, so maybe choosing to take it slow because, again, this is a matchup that he has trouble with. And a down throw almost killing. Kill throws on Ryu? Hold up.
No, he was just holding in because he wanted to not get forward thrown to his death. So yeah, I mean, both players really one mistake away from dying here. Even though Ryu is so heavy, Diddy Kong's banana to up smash will kill in that 115, 120 range, but it doesn't matter. He's just going to get wiped off the board.
And now
all that rage that would have helped him kill is gone as well.
Right, another good 15% on Ryu definitely will put him in down to up smash percent. Actually, right now should be able to do it. Shad definitely not giving the chance to down throw into the up airs. Normally seeing raw back air out of that, but that's doing just as good. Shad using these focuses in his advantage. Again, with KingBeef holding banana in hand, not going to be able to use his multi-hit up air to knock Shad out of the focus.
Okay.
And again, patient play. Oh, nair to dare into dare.
Another,
oh
just for good measure. Just for fun.
Oh my gosh. I see him do that often. If he notices that you don't tech, most of the time, oh, not even if you don't tech, if you miss the tech and you air dodge, you're put at that prime angle to get hit by another dare, and he'll just go for it. And we're seeing the immediate switch to Marth. He's like, yeah, I'm not messing with that. I'm not messing with that Ryu. Want to choose to space him out with this character.
Okay. Like the Marth color choice, by the way. Definitely approve. Red. Let's go.
Now, I believe Shad has played Mr. E and did not come out on top in that set. So hopefully just matchup unfamiliarity works out in KingBeef's part going into this game too. Because right now he's doing his best to keep all the momentum in his favor, keep Shad off stage, but these up tilts, oh my
God,
goodness.
so much damage, but able to fight his way out that frame one invincible aerial up B. Definitely one of the unique advantages you get from using that move in the air to start.
Pressure coming in from Shad. In the dare, reading the jump, get up again, and the taunts just stomping the ground.
Man, that's not a move that you really see Ryu just throw out either, you know? It's like you only get that off of a super heavy hit confirm, but Shad with the read, man, he knows Marth players like to go for that drop-off second jump aerial from the edge all the time.
Oh, yeah, and ledge trapping options from Ryu normally consist of just short hop, nair, and up tilts. Right there, Shad mixing it up, working out for him, and again, he's a stock ahead over KingBeef. And just going a long way with this. It's looking very grim for KingBeef.
Oh my God.
3 in a row.
Should have stuck to Diddy, bro. This is actually kind of a savage beatdown. Definitely the most
really is.
dominant set that we've seen in this top 8 so far.
Shad looking like he's in training room right now. It's really going in his favor. Two stocks in a row. I'm wondering what KingBeef's going to do. Like, I wouldn't imagine he goes Rob. And he's
like at least the second.
he's I don't know if I agree with the Rob pick. Shad plays Mr. Eric a ton since Mr. Eric actually lives in Southern Ohio, and it always goes in Shad's favor whenever they play. I know there's been one time where Mr. Eric was able to clutch it out, but you never know. Maybe KingBeef's going to be able to do it with his Rob. It's going to be very hard to stop the momentum that DarkShad has.
I personally disagree with this choice, regardless of matchup experience, just because this looks ugly. This looks like a terrible, terrible matchup for Rob. I mean, he's so big, he's so easy to combo. He doesn't really have multi-hit moves besides what, up air. Up tilt, I think, has a second hitbox. I mean, he barely has choice.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, man. Dare.
I'm actually an idiot.
Dare to dare, yo.
Disregard everything I say.
Just get a little payback for those past 3 dares Shad was able to land. And a dare into shore, you.
Oh, my God. I've never seen somebody use down air like DarkShad has.
Back through the focus. Into the up throw. Or excuse me, up air.
Yeah, down throw up air doing 21%. It's pretty solid for a 2-piece combo in this game, you know. But nothing too dramatic, of course. And DarkShad working his way back into the lead here ever so slightly, but he's got KingBeef at the edge, and we see the fear. He's like, all right, I'm going high. I have no reason to try to challenge you.
Right, I mean, you could land with Nair with Rob. Very good move to land with. Auto cancels. You can even get some jabs and down tilts if your opponent's not ready for it. But he knows that he can mix up his landing options so that Shad will not be able to read where he's going to go. Not the best air mobility sitting on Ryu, so that's going to work out for KingBeef in the long run.
And KingBeef just harassing this man with up airs. He knows DarkShad really wants to go for that multi-hit. That focus attack. And the best way to deal with that is just challenge it head-on with a multi-hit move, of course.
You're seeing the Shad special, just a lot of walking and shielding and up tilt side of shield, trying to get the Shoryuken, knowing he's in prime percentage. Woo! Just like he's in prime percentage into that amazing up smash conversion from KingBeef.
KingBeef, man, just shutting me up. Like, yeah,
it was just literally seconds while you were speaking. You were speaking, saying, "No, this isn't the greatest pick," and just gets that dare.
Yeah, I mean, I could see where Rob does excel in the matchup, but I still disagree with the choice personally.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, the keep away and the up air are really like the 2 key things, but I do think Ryu is more than capable of counterplaying that. Wait, did he switch to Peach? No, okay. Just had a tip for Peach. I was like, no way. I didn't hear it.
Going to Dreamland. Slight change up on the stages here. And a fair to fair. I do not see that too often. Jeez.
So much damage. That's like definitely one of Ryu's most solid low percent combos, though.
Grown man damage. Oh, almost catching him with the dare there. KingBeef wants to pay him back for those 3 dares. He's already got 1 on him. He needs another 2. Honestly, this is looking exactly like Shad's matches with Mr. Eric. Just it's even until one of them gets their kill confirms going.
Oh, I thought he was going to throw the gyro at Rob again and just keep it going. But either way, we've got a relatively close match. However, with DarkShad having all this stage control, I don't know. What's this guy going to do? Okay, just goes for the down air. KingBeef was ready this time.
And both in prime percentage, Shad in percentage to get Beef Boob. That's down throw up air from Rob. And KingBeef in up tilt Shoryu kill percent. Almost actually losing his stock to that back air. Good DI coming out on his part. And he's just stalling with the up B.
Okay. I'm actually kind of surprised it didn't kill.
Second time's a charm, and it will do it.
Just flexing on him, man. Look at these biceps. And somehow that kills you.
And now we're seeing Shad just trying to force KingBeef to approach, using Red Hadoken just to pretty much stuff out any aerial approach he has, but will not stuff out top. So got to keep that in mind. And whoa!
That was no DI. No DI
and no rage on KingBeef's side, and that's worked out for him, huh?
Dude, if we see a game 5 because this man busted out Rob, I literally should just be removed from the microphone. Like, just take me off.
I'm honestly going to be surprised to not see Shad out this early. And I mean, at bigger tournaments, I've seen him place around. I've seen him place top 8 and get out around 7, sometimes even 9th if he doesn't make top 8. But in his own state, not making top 3 is just something that I don't see too often.
Yeah, this would definitely be historic for Ohio. Their best player falling in the losers 8s. Of course, let's not get ahead of ourselves. He is looking like he's about to close this set out over KingBeef. He just needs to land one Shoryuken to do so. That's a lot easier said than done, especially if KingBeef commits to this keep away.
Ooh. Trying to go for a collarbone breaker, but KingBeef rolling out of situation. There's the up throw. Going to chase him. No.
Yeah, I think Shad needs to start challenging that up air with something that isn't focus attack. Like, just drop a nair and trade with it before the last hit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, it makes sense. Despite not having the best landing options, you gotta throw out these aerials every once in a while instead of going. Oh, he missed. He whiffed the air.
That's it.
Reads the air dodge, and it's now 2-2, going to another Game 5 situation.
Okay, what am I seeing? This went from the biggest shutout in the top 8 to now another Game 5. Can you please kindly explain what's going on, because I'm at a loss.
Dark horses, man. Oh, KingBeef, honorable mention.
Dark horses over DarkShad.
He's honorable mention on our PR, but I don't know. Maybe Neo is DarkShad's kryptonite. I know he's had trouble with H-Man, who's a Samus from Neo. He's apparently first time meeting Sylvanas, he beat him. Now KingBeef. It's crazy.
All right, so the score is now 2-2, and we're going into DarkShad's counter pick again. We've seen this happen every time throughout this top 8. If it goes to Game 5, your counter pick, the player has lost. The counter picking player has lost. So I don't know if DarkShad is going to be, the same one. Also, look at Dark Side KingBeef right now, looking like a straight Sith with his hood up. This man is in the zone.
Not even listening to music. He's just literally in the zone.
But DarkShad busted out the Goku Ryu costume.
That's when you know he means business. That's really when you know he means business. Sometimes he'll pull out the black one, and that's just Dark Ryu for him. Evil Ryu.
Yeah. But we have evil KingBeef himself in the building.
Lord of the Sith. Lord of the Sith KingBeef. Emperor Beef.
Yeah, Emperor Beef, yo. If you guys teamed, that would have to be your team name. But
most definitely.
He's actually got the percent lead, man. If he could just keep holding on to this, get these grab confirms, play the keep away game.
And it's working out for him. He's stuffing every approach option Shad has to offer. Oh my god. And not letting this man land.
KingBeef looking like a man reborn after switching to Rob. I didn't even know this was in his arsenal at all.
Oh, I did, and it's apparently the strongest, to be honest. At least it's the strongest against Shad. It definitely is working out for him. He has the lead. He has the stage control, and he's not letting this man land. Continuously chasing him.
Jeez!
Barely missing.
I love how he just clipped his head with the neutral air as he faded through the left side of that platform before, too. And this gyro play has just been pretty immaculate. Uh-oh, here's a trouble spot, though. How's he going to get down?
Oh, almost gets the shield break. Dropping shield immediately. Good call from
Very
KingBeef.
smart. Yeah, way better to take like 8, 10 damage, whatever it is, over a broken shield and a certainly destroyed stock. Is that it? No, it's aerial. It was aerial.
It has a sweet spot on it. It's just he was not close enough.
Well, also he had to jump to reach him with it, and the aerial version's weaker too. Oh boy, this is such a tense situation.
Whoever takes this first stock is going to go a long way. Oh, goes for the mix-ups and the strong up tilt working out, just flexing on him, closing out that stock. Shad looking to run away with this right now, but first has to find a way to get back on stage and establish his neutral game.
I love how KingBeef just kind of was crouching there ominously, waited to throw the gyro.
Oh, almost catches a spike. That Tatsu was a very risky option for him to do, but did not have any other option. Had to use his jump to get back on stage.
Still anyone's game, folks. Okay, DarkShad going to pick up a, pretty meaty combo there. Lots of percent, but again, KingBeef able to close this one out if he just takes the stock, for sure.
You can tell that he's looking for up throw. He's looking for that tombstone power driver. Especially on the platform, and the pop-off with the jab into Shoryu.
Just one fist short.
Wow. Shad's not happy.
That was an early kill.
Yeah, that really was. 150 rage? Jeez.
Terrible DI too. He DI'd all the way in. He probably could have lived that, but still, valiant effort by KingBeef, bringing that one all the way to Game 5. Breaking the curse, though, is DarkShad of the Game 5 counterpick advantage.